are gonna make some chocolate chip cookies because I don't have any snacks in my house and I like having like cookie dough or cookies or something just in case I have like a sweet tooth. So I'm gonna use the allrecipes.com recipe to make some chocolate chip cookies. I don't know if I updated you guys on what I've been doing with the condo. I've been rearranging a little bit, but I planted this in an antique planter. I don't know if I can recommend this or not yet. The planter has not cracked, which is great, but I did have another one that I did this with and it did. But what I did differently this time is there's actually, you can't see it, which is the goal. There's like plastic lining around this and it's for plants. I got it on Amazon so I can link it. And then I also got rocks and this moss on Amazon. But hopefully when I water it, the plastic protects like the actual planter because again, my other one that I did this with cracked and I was so upset about it. But I'm hoping that this is like a good hack because I do want to use this planter. I love it. It's from Knock on Wood, which is in Norwalk, and this candle is also from there and it's one of my favorite candles. I absolutely love it, and they do have sales sometimes on these, which is great. This you guys have seen in my old apartment. I got this at Stratford Antique Center. They have like really good stools, like cute little stools. I have a few of them around my house, but this was in my bedroom and I moved it over here for now. And then I got these pillowcases on Etsy. I have my pillow like this because I needed to like fluff it and someone recommended laying it flat for it to get its shape back. And then I was laying over here, so this is a mess. But I also got this pillow from Etsy as well. So I'll link these down below. I still need to get some more pillows. And I also think JP might kill me, but I'm contemplating swapping this out for one of those Japanese oil paintings. I'll like insert a picture of what I'm talking about. And I moved my mirror. So my mirror was in this corner and now I have it next to my closet. My closet's right here. So I moved my mirror over here. I don't know if it's gonna stay here or not. I'm figuring that out as I go, but I just put this in the corner for now. I'm thinking I might put a chair here if I don't put the mirror back, and then use that little stool as like the nightstand on this side and just put like a little candle or something there, but I haven't quite figured that out. I also decided to hang like a little picture that I had over here in my kitchen. It's like really small. Little vintage picture, and I put this planter here with this dried floral arrangement, which I was planning on actually putting on my balcony door. I was gonna get like a wreath from Michael's and like tie them, but I think I'm gonna leave it there. So I don't have anything on my door, but I have added some things to the balcony. These hooks that I have my Mexican pots on. And then I have my chairs from my old place, and then this plant that my mother killed that I'm trying to bring back. There's some lavender in this little basket, and then my ficus tree is here. So I have this little table right now, and I just hung my watering can here. Honestly, I think it just works really well to get out of the way. So balcony is coming along. We hung some string lights up the other night, but I think I need to order another row. that's also driving me insane, but I'm not dealing with it right now. I might just like put something there to cover it. I have no idea right now, but I'm trying to decide if I want to do like hanging planters anywhere over here, or if I just want to like leave it nice and open, because I do get such good light in my apartment from here, and also like the sun sets right here, so I don't really want to block it. Today is the first nice day that we've had in weeks. Like, I think we had like 2 nice days since we got back from Costa Rica, and we've been home for almost a month, just under a month, and it's just been like raining nonstop. So I'm so happy to have nice weather, because it was really starting to affect me. So that's all that's really been going on. My second batch of cookies just came out of the oven, so I'm gonna put those away, and I have to do some work for my job because I'm actually working a ton this week. It's all good things. Kaya's like doesn't want to come in, but doesn't want to be out there without me. Also, I will say the one thing about not like having a house is I can't paint this. I want to paint it black so badly. I'm honestly thinking of doing it anyway, because I could just paint it back if I sell it, but the HOA is like really particular about certain things, and like the outside is something they're really particular about, which I will say they do a really good job with the landscaping. Like, it's beautiful, but like this is a no. It's just a no. It reminds me of my great grandmother's house in Mattoon, Illinois. Like, I can't do it. Good morning. I just took a shower, washed my hair, and I am going to walk Kaya and then head out to go to work. I'm subbing today, so I'm working a little bit later than normal, which was really nice because I had the morning to kind of like chill. But I think today's gonna be a really fun day. I have a few things planned, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Also, I'm just gonna show you guys really quickly, this bodysuit is from Amazon and it was really inexpensive, and honestly I love it. So I'm gonna link it down below because it is so comfortable, really good quality, and I don't think it was like more than 30 bucks. So highly recommend for summer, for workouts, for running errands, whatever. It's just the best. I like have been wearing this a lot.
Hello. I finished work and got my nails done. I just did French and then whatever pink color this is I put on my toes. But I stopped by this place by me called Mount Kisco Farms and got some flowers. So I'm going to put them in a vase and put them out.
Kaya, you wanna go outside? Okay, it's 5:15. I've just been sitting outside like reading my book. I'm reading Atomic Habits for anyone who's interested, and if you haven't read it, it's so good. It's the second time that I'm actually reading it, but I am about to start cooking dinner. I pretty much started the fish. I cannot for the life of me remember what that fish is called, but I got it at the farmer's market on Saturday. And then there's a restaurant in Portchester that I buy their hot sauce from. So I marinated it in that during the day and then just popped it in the oven. So that's cooking. I think I'm gonna make some Brussels sprouts and cut up some sweet potato to make like sweet potato fries and have that for dinner. But I'm also boiling water in my little kettle here because I ran out of iced tea. So we're just gonna start like prepping some food, some drinks. I think I'm gonna make blueberry muffins too, because I got blueberries today when I went to the Mount Kisco farm, which is where I got my flowers. So that's the plan. Also, I had a few of these cookies that I made the other day, and I'll leave the recipe down below. I use all recipes, cookie recipe, but I add a 1/4 cup of applesauce, and it makes such a huge difference like in the texture, and I feel like it makes them a little bit sweeter too, but they come out so good every time, and my whole family is like obsessed. Just made some muffins. I'm just scooping them into the pan, but I used a new recipe, so I'm going to see how they come out, and added lemon zest from a lemon and then half of lemon juice, like half a lemon for lemon juice, because I really wanted some lemon in them. We will see how these come out. Today has been a wildly uneventful day. I need to clean my mirror, but it's already like 6 o'clock. I was supposed to go have dinner with my friend, but she is a social worker and had like something come up, so I'm just going to make some almond butter because I don't have any like peanut butter, almond butter, anything But I have a bunch of almonds because I like to have them for snacks, for milk, for butters, all that stuff. So I put some in the oven at 350 degrees and I'm gonna let them bake for like 10 minutes and then probably cool for like another 10 or 15 minutes before I transfer them to the food processor. But I will show you guys like the process of how to make it if you're interested. But it has been a absolutely beautiful day today. So I pretty much just like, I took a full shower and cleaned my apartment. I do need to put my comforter cover on, but I started this book that my mom bought me, and it's about a pianist who's like struggling with a disease that has to do with like her hands, and she has like a huge opportunity coming up, and it's just like kind of unfolding in the book. So I'm about like a third of the way into the book, I would say, but it's a really good like easy beach read. This is the book. It's called The Sound Between Notes. And yeah, oh, I guess I'm a little more than a third in, but this is my like easy read right now. I like to read books like this during the summer so I can get through like a bunch of them, and they're just, when it's a nice day and I want to sit outside, it's just like really easy. I don't have to like put a lot of focus into it. Whereas the book Atomic Habits that I was reading, like, I don't know if anyone else still does this, but like I like to like highlight and take notes and stuff like that. But it's definitely a book that you need to be able to like focus and pay attention and implement things. So this one's just like quick, easy, whatever. But I will let you guys know once I finish it what I think of the book, so I can recommend or not recommend it. But so far it's pretty good. Also my flowers slowly started dying, but these are the ones that are left standing. And honestly, I'm surprised because hydrangeas usually don't last that long, but these have held up the last couple times I bought them, which is great. But I definitely need to add a little bit to this. Also, to update you guys on the plant, it's been about a week, no cracks, but instead of watering it, I decided to buy these like little water bulbs on Amazon. I'll link them down below, but they just like slowly disperse water into the soil. So I also feel like if you're someone who's just not really good at watering your plants and they're not outside, these would be really, really good. So that's the update on the tree. It's doing well. There's like a couple of leaves that have fallen off, but it is growing, which is great. Use a light in here. Okay, I just pulled my almonds out of the oven, so I need to let these cool, but I do have a food processor. It just looks like this. And honestly, I got this, I don't even know, like over 10 years ago. My previous boyfriend had bought it for me. Like I wanted this in a juicer and he got me both, but they're worth every cent. If you're gonna use them, they're worth every cent. Like I make acai bowls in here, I make almond butter in here. Yeah, I've made like those like granola date bars in here. It just, I think it works much better than a Vitamix. And I think it's a little bit easier than a Vitamix. If you are going to invest in one, I would say that it's worth it as long as you obviously are gonna use it. So there's that. Mine's also not like an expensive, crazy brand. I don't think you need to like do that unless you want to. So that's another good thing about it, is there are ones that aren't crazy expensive and work really well. So I just made a little bit and I added a date and some maple syrup to mine. I probably could have left it in there a little bit longer, and I would recommend leaving it in there longer so that it's smoother. But It made a little bit more than this. I just had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but you can also get these like little mason jars on Amazon. I got a bunch of them because I used to give them as gifts to people, especially like when we had dinner parties and things. I would put like candy or like homemade almond butter or something like that in them and put like a little string and someone's name on it. So they're really cute for like parting gifts and hostess gifts and things like that. But super easy. Roast almonds, put them in a food processor and blend until smooth, and then add whatever you want to it. I'm also currently making more cookies. This was the second container of cookie dough. I put way too much chocolate chips in this one, but I'm just gonna make cookies with it and not have any cookie dough and put them all back in that container so that I have some snacks for the week. So it's been a little bit. I decided to fully take everything out of my fridge and clean it because there was just like, I don't know, crumbs and things everywhere. So I literally just cleaned it out, took everything out, threw out a bunch of stuff that was like old or that I wasn't going to have before it went bad. So my fridge is looking kind of bare, but it is clean, thank goodness. So I sort of kind of reorganized like where things were in my side. So I have like all my butters up here, eggs, and then different like sauces and things like that. And then these are like dairy products and drinks. And then this is just like my baking stuff. I use dates and applesauce a lot when I'm baking, so I'm just leaving these in here on the bottom drawer since it was like empty and easy to grab. So nothing crazy, but I feel so much better. I feel like it's like spring cleaning kicking off. And the other thing I did today was I ran to Home Depot and bought this wood piece. And what I'm gonna do is put a shelf up here. So that shelf will go up there. And then I bought an actual like hanging closet rod so that I can take my rack and put it in the garage in storage, and I'll probably just bring it out when I'm like changing out my clothes or packing for a trip or something like that. But I really want to get a lot of this stuff off the floor and onto the shelf, and then that way it'll clear up a bunch of space for me on the floor so I can like organize this better, because this closet is like packed and it has more than enough room to put a lot more things in here. So I don't know. Also, if you're a dog owner and you have an older dog that doesn't like play with their toys anymore, Kaya has a ton of toys, and I think I'm gonna bring them to the shelter, but I don't know, like some of them I don't want to get rid of. Like I'm scared she's gonna want them again, but she hasn't really we haven't really played with them in a while. So I'm sort of contemplating just taking a few and putting them like in her bed, and then I can free this up and use this crate for like shoes or something else. So I'm thinking the shelter, I don't know if there's like a really good company for like dog toys. They're like gently used for the most part. Like this one has a little hole in it, but anyway, let me know. But that's the update. I'm just slowly cleaning up my house, spring cleaning, and then trying to make use of the space that I have in here. I also texted my contractor finally about this space. So he's gonna come kind of draw something up for me. We're gonna figure it out. He also said these track lights are really easy to change out if I don't want to keep these, which right now I'm thinking financially that I will. But I'm so excited to get this project going. And I think he said it won't take that long. I think he can have it like built and done in like a couple weeks. So that would be great if I can get this done before the end of the summer, so that this room is like pretty much done. And then the last thing is obviously this picture I showed you guys earlier in the vlog that I was thinking about swapping it out, or my other thought process is to lower it like another inch or two and then put one of those like picture lights above it. But I don't know. I haven't actually done anything because I keep finding sconces that I really like too, and I kind of think it might be pretty if I did like a smaller picture and then sconces on either side. So I'm still like figuring, wow, lighting. So I'm still figuring that wall out right now. I just don't want to make like an impulse decision and then change it again. So that's all that's been going on. I'm trying to spend the next like few months while it's nice out just really pulling my condo together and making it exactly what I want. And I have some like antique shows and things that I'm going to be going to, so I feel like it's like the perfect time because I'll be able to like go see what's out there, see if I find any furniture I like, maybe find like a coffee table. So hopefully by, I don't know, like September, October, this will be mostly like just done, which if you're a homeowner, you know that it's never actually done, but you know, I can't look at that anymore. It's driving me so insane. I also asked him about like the molding and he's gonna come check it out, so I might not keep that. I have to see like what it would look like and what that cost would be, but obviously since everything is like squared out, like this closet, the entryway into like the laundry room, it's all like very like sharp, so I can't really, or I don't want to round that out. I just want to know what it would look like without the molding. So that's gonna be probably coming up in a couple of vlogs. He is gonna be here in like a few weeks to kind of go over it with me, give me prices, options, things like that. So I'm just really hoping that it's not astronomically priced and that we can kind of come up with something that I really like and that would work really well in that space, because I have like no place to store like my cute like coffee table books or like things like that, and I really need some more like tables so I can like decorate in here. So yeah, that's the update, and I think I'm gonna end the vlog off here. I know it's been mostly like me baking and cooking and stuff, but when I'm home, that's just like life. Like I don't like to spend a lot of money when I'm home, so I don't like really go shopping and do all those things or go out a lot. I really enjoy just like being at home. JP and I did go to the boathouse, which I'll insert a picture. It's absolutely stunning there. We usually just order food to go, and then they have seating outside on the docks, and you can just go like sit at the bar on the docks, eat the food there, and watch sunset. And it's such a nice night. But that's really like the extent of my going out, is just like going to a nice dinner, going for a hike, going for a walk. So there's that. But I'm gonna end off the vlog, start a new vlog. I'm trying to get back on a better schedule so that I'm uploading weekly again. It's just been kind of crazy because I've been working so much trying to save up some money for these projects, and it's just been really uneventful. But if you guys like these vlogs where it's just like very much like me at home doing what I do, let me know. I feel like it's probably more relatable than me being out like running all over town all the time. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna end off the vlog. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.